Hello everyone, I am back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video in which I take on Seriously Serious All Out Battle Stage 3 versus Super Saiyan Future Trunks and a mission to clear the stage with 6 superheroes. Now with super bosses, it was absolutely a walk in the park to absolutely brutalize this stage, but will it be the same way with superheroes? Only one way to find out. With that being said, let's just go ahead and get right into it. And the standby mode can be activated when he performs 3 or more attacks. So obviously we're going to have to get the 2 orbs with him, the 2 orbular devices, as he gets He gets an additional with those. So literally only the 2 orbs. We need to get him built up ASAP. ASAP. He needs to get built up as soon as possible so we can go into the standby mode where he's good defensively, because I do not need him to have fraudulent defense, because he will have his defensive mode on fraud watch if you do not have him built up all the way. That is just a fact, chat. An absolute fact. So that's why I'm going to absolutely need the Gammas to be super strong, and I can float the Gammas off as well so they can get maximum value from the charge counts and the standby hits, and it'll just all be good. It'll just all be good. Both that being said, though, if you do end up enjoying this video, please consider liking, and if you enjoy the channel and have not done so already, please consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell so you can see all of my latest videos. And yes, even though they just landed a normal attack, it doesn't matter because it's just attacks that they need to land for the conditions. Very, very, very good. They get damage reduction right here as well. So they should actually be okay here. Yes, they take double digits from the attack. Very good. And once they stand by, they will be absolutely great units defensively for freaking sure. I just had to make sure that I got them set up and ready. And with that done, I mean, that's the only unit I am really worried about in this fight, is them. Every other unit has some way to just handle themselves appropriately. So that is just, that's just fantastic. That's just great. That's just absolutely amazing. Absolute W, for sure. With that being said, though, let's just get right into the thick of it. Definitely do not want to give him orbs, because I need this guy to get his orbs off for sure, because he definitely is, I'd say, only slightly orb hungry. He is a little orb hungry. He is just a tad bit orb hungry. He can be. Yeah, you kind of need that to go your way. But I digress as I go ahead and launch more super attacks. This is not going to be as DPS intensive, or it's not going to be until I get really towards the ending segments where I have all these skills popped up and procced up for sure. So it's going to be more of a slow roll here into this fight for sure. For sure. But I'm going to have many defensive tricks up my sleeve so I can really just try to save some of these characters if they do get caught. But I should be okay. I should be okay here. As I go ahead and launch that additional, I'm just going to say that the Trunks does only a little bit of damage. He does. Oh, wait a minute. He does not double super? Oh, interesting. Wait. It's scripted? Okay. I see it. So that's what it's looking like to me. Yeah, nice. I mean, we could definitely have done more damage and finished off here, but that's okay. That's okay. Obviously, I go ahead and pop the standby. Yeah, there's no reason to not pop the standby.
Keep that guy busy to buy me some time. Number 2, are you gonna...
Standby mode on. Let's just go ahead and get this thing started, chat. Alright. Go ahead and get Gamma stood. Bye! And then after that, I should be good to just go ahead and really get things rolling here with the Gammas as well. Oh no. Anyways. Yeah, no, Beast Gohan does. He's still got it. He's still absolutely got it defensively. Yup. Boing. Not be anything too crazy here, chat, but let's go ahead and see them out in slot 1. Yes, sir. Actually, I think I should leave him right here and then just go ahead and transform the Tech Gods. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Actually, never mind. What we're gonna go ahead and do instead, though, is not transform them and go ahead and get some stacks instead. I'm gonna want to go ahead and get some more stacks instead before I transform, if I can. So let's instead go ahead and rewind time and do the orbs. Still stink though. Actually, let's go ahead and do this, actually. Yeah. That looks good, actually. And then this? Oh, okay, that looks pretty nice. Say less. Go ahead and get that super. Boom. And boom. Super nice. Yup. Nope. Gotcha. Bang. And then you're done. As I go ahead and keep on stacking here with the Goku and Vegeta just to make sure they're just all good for when they finally do go ahead and transform. I'm not going to go super crazy just quite yet because I want to save that for later. I want to go ahead and try to save these skills up and really just try to keep stacking here and then build up to the active skills, because that's what we're trying to go for here, is building up to these absolutely insane active mode attacks. So that's really just what the plan is going to be here, is just to save up and build up to these active modes for sure. You know, that's what the 7th anniversary like Tech Gods and the Vegito have in common. They only fuse for one attack, which I mean, I'd say both of these units are definitely extremely powerful enough to just warrant doing something like that for sure. I have a freaking revival skill on this turn though, so I don't even feel pressured to really do this. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and even go as far as to do this, and then go ahead and do this, because I just don't feel necessarily the need to just have him stay on rotation, because if I get into trouble next turn, I could just go ahead and use one of these skills. But you know, since the slot 1 is going to be already occupied with attacks, I don't think I should be that like raring to go anyway. So let's see though. Let's see. Definitely gonna have the skill where he takes more defense up though. That's for freaking sure. Yeah, and then Vegito just goes ahead and does his thing. I did go ahead and give him 2 dupes as well, so he's going to be doing even more damage. Come on. And you get your, thank you, super attacks. Counter. No. Counter. Go ahead and do that. Ah, there's a double super. That's kind of throwing me, chat. I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of throwing me for a loop a little bit. That's throwing me for a loop for a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of throwing me off. Let's see how this goes. I'm curious to see how much damage this does, because this should do quite a bit. Dodge? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Take the normal dodge to super. That's how you love to do it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this team is not nearly as explosive. You could just tell. You could just tell this team does not do the kind of damage that Prime Super Bosses is doing. No way. No way. Am I saying that Superheroes is weaker than Super Bosses? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Prime Super Bosses is better than Prime Superheroes. But then... yeah, this should be enough. This should be enough to tank, right? No. No.
This fight's not over yet. Vegeta, 17. And all the others gave everything they had so I can keep going. If I quit now, I'll betray that trust. And I refuse to let all of them down. Let's do this, Vegeta! Damn you!
Yeah.
This is a power greater than that of a Super Saiyan God! I'm going to have fun destroying you!
Because he gets attacked when attacking and has high damage reduction, so I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Yeah, of course they dodge the super. Of course they do. Of course they do. Of course they do. Bro, how this Trunks has so much HP. Like with the super bosses run, I didn't notice it, but superhero struggling this hard is not. It's kind of rubbing me the wrong way almost, if that makes sense. Like this should not be happening. There ya. I bet. No, I see a additional super? No? Okay. No. There we go. Weave. I'm telling y'all, the chance to just weave these super attacks is going to be insanely valuable here. But yeah, no, this is where I start to really get the DPS in. Really just go ahead and start getting this damage off, chat. This is why I just go ahead and do it. Yeah, he has a 100% chance to dodge, so we should be pretty good here. And they should only have to, the Gammas should only have to be dealing with normal attack series, by the way. So that's going to be really, really, really good for us. Ah, yes, the additional super. Nice. I'm going to need all the additional supers I can get, chat. Woo! Not bad, though, for the boys. And, of course, 30 million with Vegeta. Yep, this rotation should absolutely be A-okay here. As I'm going to go ahead and have a lot of damage here with these active skills. Oh, on the next turn, I'm going to have all the actives, chat. Ah! He has guard, though. He does have 50% DR guard. Ah, 50% DR guard did all that. That's crazy, chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That goes crazy. That goes crazy. As if Gamma's not a fraud right here, yep. I bet. He is not a fraud. He is not a fraud. He is not on fraud watch right now, which is great. Which is great for us, actually. That's really freaking good. Gotta go ahead and pop these active skills, though. Shaboing. And hopefully this does enough to kill right here, which is definitely possible.
You think you're the only one who can manage that little trick?
Oh, he has guaranteed evasion? When receiving an attack, evades enemy's attack when HP is 50% or less. I'm gonna want to make sure my HP is at 50% or less. Got it, chat. Got it. I mean, it looked like it worked, though, so I mean, W strat for real. W God strat for real. Dang, they got that massively raises from the other turn, so they should be doing massive damage here with the additionals from the gods, because the gods are the additionals master. They should do all the supers in the world, chat. And they link very well with the new Goku right here. So this looks like a W run. This looks like a W run. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, this is the free ticket event, by the way. This is the event where you get the free tickets. The free tickets, by the way. So yeah, no, that's kind of tough. That's kind of tough, chat. It's kind of tough that they did this to us, but it is what it is. Get a load of this! Ah! Get a load of this! Ah! Get a load of this! Ah! Yeah! Let's go! Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's go. That's the W with superheroes. Definitely scared me a lot more than the run with super bosses, which is absolutely hilarious for me to say. But no, this team is definitely not bad by any means, but I'm definitely holding back by specifically running superheroes, because we have, like, you know, obviously the Fusions team is just crazy from turn 5. You have access to Vegito, Gogeta, Gogeta, and then Gogeta, and then Vegito. And then yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, that's a clear. Oh yeah, literally double the clear time of super bosses. Yeah, no, yeah, it is what it is. But got it cleared with all superheroes. That is all the missions here for seriously serious all-out battles this time. And of course, let me go ahead and see if I need to claim that. Yep, I claimed the tickets, the rainbow tickets right here for the global Dokkan campaign. Let's see if the tickets are live. I don't think the tickets should be live. Yeah. But with that being said, I am definitely ready for part 2 at this point. Goku Black, he's insane. He is a monster. Same with Goku. He is a monster for sure. They're both absolute beasts. I did not want to go this many stones for basically either of them for sure, but yeah, that is great. I'm just able to blitz through all of these just phases after phase because I'm able to just have this to clear. I have 2 missions of this. Yep, I'm gonna this is from last contest season. I have 3 missions to clear. These 2 missions here, and then of course it says 3 missions, but it's really just clear the stage, really. So we can go ahead and do that and get Wicked. Right there, Festival of Battles is just Festival of Battles. I'll do that later, and of course Global Campaign Special Battle. Definitely something I can clear later with the strongest. I feel like I could go ahead and clear both stage 2s with the strongest team that I'm thinking of for sure, because this is just gonna handle slot 1, slot 1. I saw a clip of like, where this unit can't take slot 1. Yeah, and the sky is blue. Like, come on, let's be so serious here. He can't take slot 1. The sky is blue. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, they put like this guy in slot 1. It's like, no, this guy is your slot 1. This guy is your slot 1. This guy's your slot 2 and 3. It's same with him. Same with him. Same with him. Same with him. But he can go in slot 1 if, like, the stars align. They can go in slot 1 and the stars align. If the stars align, conditional slot 1, conditional slot 1, conditional slot 1. But your consistent slot 1s are right here. These guys. These guys are absolute goats. They definitely were absolute goats in the superheroes run, along with having, you know, all these other characters who can go in slot 1 for sure. And no, this fusion team is absolutely wicked, wild, and this is what I'm going to be doing. Yes, I am not even going to use the Goku Black Rose on this team, as even though he's definitely strong enough to warrant being here, he just doesn't have a place. I don't think so, just because, yeah, I think this team is just more consistent, and he doesn't have his full conditions on this team, and it's just going to be trying to baby stuff around. But no, these guys' conditions are not hard at all. They're just super class, because super class is good, and the sky is blue. Yeah, that's another sky is blue moment. Super class conditions are not hard whatsoever. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Because villains are just worse. Like, watch how, like, you saw how surprised I was? Like, oh, Super Bosses is actually kind of crazy? What? Extreme Class good? What? Yeah, I was shocked, by the way. Shocked at that development. But with that being said, that was the run. And I only have a little bit of content left from this new part of the celebration to go ahead and clear for sure, as I go ahead and get the stage 2 done, and on to stage 3, the hardest one, which, I mean, this is the team I will use to clear it, because obviously, you know, he tanks normals, he can tank AoEs just fine, and obviously these two are very good, these two very good. This is slot 1, and yeah, no, this Vegito was insane. I'm giving him a sticker. Hold on, let me do this in this video. Yeah, let's go ahead and give this guy a sticker. He's good enough to give a sticker. Yeah, that's a fire sticker, actually. Nice. I actually like that. I like it. He is fire enough to warrant having a sticker. I'm not even gonna lie. He is super good. He was fire enough to warrant me getting him 2 dupes, because I'm like, yeah, no, I have to just dupe this guy out and link him up to link level 6. Bang, okay. With that being said, I'll get on out of here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I should have linked these guys up to link level 6 though, for sure. Yeah, I get as much of the links up. I gotta get my links up, chat. These characters are new. And I just got this character this celebration, so I mean, there's some work I have to do. But regardless, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and hopefully this shows just how much. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a good representative of how strong this team was. This team is going to be used in the new fights, the latest fights, which are definitely very, very strong. It's definitely interesting that there's no new, like, red zone for sure, but we actually do take that. We actually do love this, that they're just doing past events again, and then Divine Wrath, Mortal Will, Seriously Serious, and then just this new global campaign special battle, which is definitely because of, you know, I won't say what part 2 is, but it's because part 2 is a weird thematic, definitely different thematic than this. So Future's in a very good spot. I've seen Super Bosses in a very good spot. And of course, the strongest team alive. This one, you know, just insane what you're able to do with this. Just fusions. Yeah, fusions. Oh my gosh. Like, this is ridiculous what you can do with this team. But that will be saved for another video. Hopefully y'all did enjoy, and I'll just get on out of here. until next time, y'all. This really consistent, be able to find this. And these super easy A's are really helpful. Really, really good. One of the best super easy A's that I think we've ever seen. Because this guy is just as good as these units. Because damage reduction rate plus 20%. When receiving a normal attack, he receives damage reduction rate 80%. So he has an 80% damage reduction when he receives a normal. Okay? However, if he receives a super attack, he only has a 20% damage reduction rate. But he has a high chance to dodge. And when HP is 70% or less, 80% chance to dodge the super. So he has 80% damage reduction, 50% chance to dodge the super, and then, 80% chance to dodge the super when HP 70% or less. So it's like, oh no, super attacks are super big and bad. Oh, I can just dodge it though. We're fine. And he still has a good super attack effect because they don't get buffed with the super easy A. So greatly raises attack and defense. Mwah, chef's kiss on this unit. Absolutely super busted. And of course, support, because he obviously needed that. He obviously needed that. Okay, that's crazy. It's crazy. These units are all crazy. Super, super fun. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun during this celebration. It has been crazy great. But with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed. And until next time, bye.